Hello, friends. Sanjay here with Liazon Marketing. Hope you guys are well. So, I received a comment on this YouTube channel, and I really thank you for getting this comment. And this is how I can basically help you. Any questions that you're struggling with on your Amazon business, I can definitely help. So I believe it's coming from Ron Israel. Ron Israel, it seems very familiar that we have worked together in the past. I don't know whether it's you, but I did have a customer, I would say probably in 2019 or early 20s, um, that I may have worked on your accounts. Um, but anyways, I am going to answer this question if you're not that person. Can you provide a follow-up on what do you do, if anything, after you have sales from this campaign? So basically, this campaign, this video that I launched was a hack that I use almost like every time we do a product launch, whether it's for us or whether it's for any of my customers. It is a very magical hack. The reason why, because there are so many keywords. Let's understand what keywords are basically. Anything you type um, in Amazon or Google or Yahoo, Bing, anything that you type, these are called keywords. So in this case, I'm gonna relate to the product that I was talking about, door. Okay, so I have just put a bunch of keywords that I'm asking Google a question, or I'm probably looking for answers from Google. Okay, so garage. Now, this is what keywords are. This is a keyword. This is another keyword. This is another keyword. Now, when I repeat here garage and I repeat here garage again, the algorithm only reads it once. So no matter how many times you repeat a keyword, it's just going to be written once and that's it. And what the algorithm does, the way the concept of how the e-commerce industry works is they take this keyword, multiply by this, multiply by this. You understand? It's a process of multiplication. And that is how it expands so many keywords. Now, the strategy here is how to go after so many multiplication of keywords and get the answers that you're looking for. And the answer is very simple. How do you look for profitable keywords? Okay? Because look, I'm going to show you something. So if I just put this on Google, right? I'm going to copy this. I'm going to hit enter and let's see what shows up. So if I look this exact same search, right? It's a long-term phrase keyword. You can call it broad match, you can call it phrase match, okay? But it's a long-term keyword phrase. When it's put on any any platform, it's going to show you results that are related with it. Why does it show you? Because these are keywords that nobody is using, or companies that are using, Amazon sellers or any kind of business that are using are showing up for those keywords because they are. Now, there's two ways to show up for that, what I just spoke. One is a sponsored, where you go and actually you type in as, and that's what I probably put in this video that I did, is the bunch of keywords. I targeted over thousands of keywords in broad match, phrase match, and exact match. So this is right here called exact. This is what I put, exactly what I put. That's exact. Broad is to have the main keywords and have extended keywords attached to it. So this is, let's say, if this is a broad key, there will be more keywords attached here, okay, or attached there. Phrase would be like this main keyword swivel around with additional keywords. That's all it is. That's all. It's very simple, but it is basically an expansion of the original exact keywords that you just put in, which is right here. So you see, these are called broad match. It's taking the exact and it's expanding it to one step further. Means the Google is saying, you know what? I think there's more opportunities here. Why don't you try this? Why don't you try this? Why don't you try this? You see, it keeps on going. Now, if I put this one for sale, then it's Google. If there is an expansion in the keyword to make it more further, is gonna take me there. So let's say we typed in this. Is there anything further after that? You see, it's going to keep on going because it's a multiplication process. So what we need to do is to grab as many keywords, as many keyword phrases we can to extract it to the maximum at the lowest bid range. Now, I'm bidding at 2 cents. You can bid at 3 cents, 5 cents. You know, you can make campaigns. Okay. Uh, Mix of this campaign, 2 cents. Mix of this campaign, 5 cents. But my strategy is 2 cents. That's all I can afford. Or put it this way, I don't want to spend more than that. You know, you got $100 in your pocket. How are you going to spend it? So either you just spend it or you spend it smartly and you make profit, and that's how the business works. Okay. So let's look over here and see. I'm going to go on my original keyword phrase. And what I'm trying to look for here is anybody from Amazon showing up for that particular keyword phrase? Because what Amazon does is Amazon spends a lot of money on advertising to support you as the seller on Amazon. They spend enormous amount of money on SEO because you know Amazon's job is to attract customers not to go anywhere else. As you can see, ads for this one. You got this guy here getting promoted. Okay, you got eBay is competing. You got Amazon again here. You got this one, Protein, which is another company that does service in garage door industry. But what I'm looking for is something organically. I know sponsored you can spend, but who is actually existing organically? Because that basically says that that seller or that platform is organically indexing for this. So the strategy that I'm using for 2 cents a bid, uh, targeting is a sponsored because I'm targeting this key. If I'm targeting this keyword phrase at 2 cents a bid, okay. The results what I want to get is my or are my products organically ranking naturally being indexed for this keyword phrase or phrases or not. Because if it is, then my cost on this particular keyword phrase, let's say if it's in that 2 cent bid, you know what? My cost to gain that sale, if I choose it organically and I press it and I go to Amazon and I buy it, is gonna be at pennies a piece. Pennies means if you are selling this product at $137, your cost If somebody clicks it organically, not sponsored, somebody clicks it organically, you're not even gonna you're not even gonna get charged even a penny. And $137 is your pure sale. Okay. So we gotta play the game. We gotta play it in a way that is gonna get you results. Is gonna get you results. And that's basically how you can really, 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 really get into this game. Now it doesn't matter this product or any product. I mean, think if you have a list of products, 1,000 listings, 5,000 listings, don't worry, play this trick, man. Group them all together, 2 cents a bit. Yalla, let's go and see the difference. Now you see over here, I don't see any Amazon organically, not a single Amazon listing organically. Now think about this. What does that tell you? Well, what it tells me is number one, there is a big, big, huge opportunity on Amazon for this particular product. Huge. And if you want to get into this particular product, I have some very, very good connections right here in Miami, man. Right here in Miami, I could get you very, very good connections. I can introduce you to the companies. You go and do your dealings. I want to be out of. But yeah, I am going to negotiate the best on your behalf. And I'm going to help you grow. I'm really going to help you grow. Now, this product right here can be made into 54 variations. So I have a few customers that actually sell this product. So what I basically do is if I recommend one client a certain number of variations, the other client, I'm not going to recommend those. Why? Because that creates a conflict of interest. We don't want that. Okay. We want every client to make money. I want all my customers to make money. So being there's 54 variations, and this product is not cheap, okay? But it is profitable. It is highly, highly profitable. If you look at profit, I would say about 35, depends on the variations. The most competitive variation can get you about 22% profit, okay, and selling at good range. The most rarest variation, you can do about 65% net profit, but you gotta go. So far, I have distributed about 8 different variations for this product. So I still have about 46 more variations to play with on these products. Okay, they come in different sizes. Each size can be um, very various in 54 different variations. All right. So answering Ron's question, what do you do after you get the stuff? So let's look. I don't think that campaign has given me results yet, but let's go and look further. So you go under here. I'm gonna take you to position one so you understand how you enter. You do the 3 tabs here and you go under advertising and you go campaign manager. When you come to campaign manager, you want to go under the date and go as far back as you can. Okay, as far back. You select, I've already selected it, far back until today's date and you apply. All right. Once that's applied, it's going to give you, you see, all lots of impressions, many impressions. And then you can come here, okay? And then from the ACoS point of view, you find a campaign that has actually worked for you. Well, look at this. I got one right here, which is kind of at 2.43%. I have an auto one which is running, which is at 6 points. So these are profitable for us because We are not spending a lot, but we are gaining a lot. Look at this. You spend 33 bucks to get $254 in sales. It's all different prices that we're selling on the store. But you know, look at this. 17 clicks, you spent 7 bucks, you made 90%, 9% is your ACoS, 90% is your profit. Is that bad? To me, no. And it takes time to really develop what you're getting. Now, you know, there are some there's some campaigns here that are above. You may think that we're losing money, but that's not the fact. These are campaigns where we go and we research. Nothing is a loss. I'll be honest with you. Whenever you have campaigns extremely high ACoS, don't think it's a loss, man. It's an investment. All you need to do is redo your listing, optimize your listing, go after better keywords, and then you target for better keywords. In this case, to answer Ron's question, let me get a couple of these. So, Ron, if you are doing this strategy, it's actually wrong. I'm going to show you the best strategy to do it. So in this case, you see, we're targeting 141 products. Okay. We spent only 85 cents and we made $35 sale. And these are the number of keywords we're targeting. So we go over there and we go and we search for the keyword that's actually converting that sale. Now, since it's been only one sale, we still have to wait on it to get it going. Are we going to change the bid? We can, but we want to see, it's an investment. We want to see how long it takes to really go. Now, if you increase the bid, yeah, you're going to get more sales. But what we're looking for is index keywords. We're looking for is how do we index for that keyword without spending a lot of money on it. So this is extension spring. I'm going to go on Amazon and I'm going to type in and then in order to do this, I need to figure out the ASIN that's been targeted. Now, in this case, I have over 100 ASINs being targeted. So on the sales, I got to find out which product actually triggered that sale. Okay. So in order to do that, I'm going to take this one right here, measurement and reporting. I'm going to press this and I'm going to go sponsored ad reports. Now, whenever you are ready to optimize your listing or your PPC, this is the strategy you have to follow, because from the reports is what you're going to get. You're going to get all the information in those reports, okay? So you're going to go create report and go to the report period, make sure it's sponsored products, make sure it's search term. Now remember here, I want to just clarify a couple of things. You can get more sales doing through targeting, advertising product, placements. You can get more sales in all of them without doing search term. The purpose of the search term is that the more you rank organically and your listing is getting indexed, the more profitable your business will be long term. You get it? But if you go after targeting and advertise, of course you're going to get sales, but you're going to be nowhere. Because in the industry of the SEO, the actual industry of online selling, if your product is not there for those keywords, you are nowhere. No matter how much sales you gain, no matter how many years you've been in the e-commerce industry, you are nowhere. You are just a beginner. Okay. So always want to do search term. This is very, very important stuff for you, for your brand, for your products to get launched on. So you go at last 30 days, and then you go as far back as you can pull this information. So here we got from March until today, and you save it. You can write the report name you want. You can enter the name of the person you want to send this to, or if it's for yourself, however you like it. Amazon is at your services, and you do run report. Now let this run for a couple of seconds. Um, and then basically you go over here and you refresh it. Okay, your report is ready. You download it, and we are going to open that up, and we're going to see what exactly triggered that sale. Okay, so let's find that campaign. All right. So here we are. I hope you can see it. This is the report that we got. You can go here in the far corner and you can double click this so all your things are expanded. You can select this and filter. That's what we need. Those are the most important ones. Let's look for that. I believe it was Springs backend something. I don't remember. Let me check here. Backend 3. That was the one. So we're gonna go Springs and we're gonna select the 3. Okay. That was the one we were actually looking at. So here we go. These are all the ones that we got and here you go, you see? So this is what actually caught the attention right here. It was 25 cents per click that we did. Spent 25 cents, it got us $35 in sales. Now, does the report show you what product you sold? It does not. Okay, but what we can do is we were targeting extension spring. It went under phrase match, and let's see where it landed. Sometimes you can actually go and because we were targeting over 100 products, so we don't know which product actually got hit. Uh, of course, you can go through the orders, you can go through that date, and then you can really pull it out. But still, if you have 20, 50, 100 orders that day, it's going to get really, really difficult to pull that information out. So what you do is you basically go and you copy this. And this is probably one of the best ways to see our products being showed for this particular keyword phrase. So we're going to put that exact same information. And let's see what this product is. So, okay, we got one of our products right here. There you go, 35 bucks. That's the magic, my friends. That's the magic. It takes you right where it's landed. And look, and it's still under sponsored. It still shows the price of 35 bucks. Think about it. 25 cents, it cost you 25 cents. Now, what my main concern here is now we're targeting to sponsor. Is this product being indexed or not? So let's look further and see if we are getting indexed. Index basically means showing up for that keyword phrase, but you are also being indexed, means you are also, here, I'll show you. You put this here, you put a plus sign, and you add your ASIN. And let's search if we show up organically. I don't want to see sponsored on this. I just want to see whether we're showing up organically. You see, we got one sponsored, we got two sponsored. So we are basically what when you see two sponsored, basically what it's saying is that we are actually targeting that right there in our sponsored campaigns. You know, that's a technique you can actually use to trick the algorithm. So that's the level of smartness, I would say, we took to go to the next level. Let's see if we are organically, because my concern is the indexing. Okay, so in this case, we are not indexed for that particular keyword phrase. So what do you do in order to get indexed? Very simple. And it takes time, because in our listing, for that particular listing, what I can do is I can just basically take this and I can go Seller Central, and then I can go to inventory. I can take this ASIN. I'm going to search for this ASIN. Okay. Search for that ASIN. That's where it is. Okay. And we're going to go. So here, while I'm at this page, just to make you understand, okay, the cost of this product, now we're going to talk numbers a little bit, because it's not 100% profit or anything. I'm just telling you how you make the 18% and the 60% net profit. Okay. For example, let's say the cost of this product is $12. Let's bring the calculator out. $12. The FBA fees is 17 bucks plus 17.14. Okay. The cost that it cost us to ship this product to Amazon, we send about 175 units on a pallet, which cost us about $118. That's what I remember the last one we shipped. So 118, let me just divide by 175. So basically cost us 68 cents to ship it from the warehouse to Amazon. 68 cents a box. Man, this box is like about 30 inch by 3.5 by 2 inch. Okay. It's big, man, and it's heavy. Okay. Plus 0.68. Let's say another uh let's say another $1.50 for labor and the labels and everything. So our cost came out to $31.32. Now we add the 25 cents that it cost us on the PPC. So that makes it 31.57 divided by 30. Okay. You made $3.42. How much did you make? Close to 9, 10%. Is it worth selling? Depends. It all depends how you sell. So in the beginning of the launch, it goes slowly because you are researching for information. Once you start moving, that is how you're going to really get the results. But let's look if this product is really profitable long term or not. So let's look into Amazon.com. Because if this product is not selling 20,000 and above, it's not worth it for us to do. And if it's selling 20,000, 50,000, 100,000 in a month, you just hit a gold mine, okay? But here's the thing, even if it's selling $10,000 a month, you know, it's doing something, man. It's a low competitive product. It's a low competitive product. See, total revenue between all the sellers that are selling is 654. That's a lot of money, man. And if you make 654,000 and you make 10% of that, like you're making on that one product, that's $65,000 net profit. That's not bad, man. That's not bad at all. Let's see individually how much these guys are really doing. So here you go, 33,000, 31,000. See, then the numbers are there. If you make $3,000 on a single, now this one here, this one here is just one color. They come in 12 colors. If you do $30,000 sales on a single color and times 12, that's $36,000 net profit. Why do you want to lose it? You know, at the end of the day, you got to think a different way, man. When I close my day, I want to see profit. That's how my brain works. I want to see profit. Nobody wants to see a loss, but that loss can be profitable also. Okay, for that you need to get a good accountant for that. Um, so how do we? So the question was, how do I get index for this particular keyword phrase? Okay, couple of things. Number one, you go to your Seller Central, you find the listing that's converting for that keyword phrase. Okay. Uh, you are going to go to the edit. So I explained to you what the profit margin. This is 35, just the beginning. Later, as the listing gets developed and developed, then gradually the price is going to go up. The higher the price, the more the profits. Okay. So here you're going to go under edit. Couple of things you can do here. You can go product details. You can go and add that particular keyword phrase in your title, which is the strongest position. Okay. So 25-inch. And when you're doing in the title, you wanna make the first letter of each keyword capitalized, except for the common words. You don't want to do the common words. Okay. That's the first thing you're gonna do. The second thing, what you can do is you can add it as a bullet point. Now, you don't have to do all three ways. I'm just showing you which other ways you can actually implement this. You can put it as a bullet point, okay? Would it make sense? It doesn't make sense, but I'm just showing you here. And then you can just go, and when you put it there as a bullet point, you can go and extract it further. Okay. You can also add it under your generic terms. Okay. So you got here generic terms. You can also add it here. Now, in the generic terms, you gotta be careful because Amazon can only read it as lowercase, and you do a semicolon. Now I'm gonna do the same thing 3 times and a semicolon. I'm gonna show you why I'm doing it 3 times because it's gonna be 3 different keywords. So in the generic, the algorithm cannot understand the quotations. Okay, so we got to get rid of those. Here, I'm going to write inch, and I'm going to do it once more, or probably twice more, because I want to expand to as many different keywords as I can. Okay. And here, I'm going to do 25 inches. Okay. And 25 inch. Okay, you get that? Very simple. Just take it to the next level. Now I'm going to copy this. I'm going to take a little help of our dear friend, Helium 10, and we are going to take it one step further because that's a keyword that's costing me 25 cents to get a $35 sales. Now that's called profitable keywords. That's extremely, extremely profitable keyword phrase. And here I'm going to take it to Frankenstein. And from Frankenstein, I am going to put all of those keywords that I just got. Okay. And I'm going to separate this into one word phrase per line. And I'm going to tell remove common words, which is the in, for, and, but. You see, if I put this back, you see, for, in, it removes it. So I'm going to get rid of the common keywords. And since they don't have the option of putting the semicolon, because that's what you need in this, I'm just going to have them put comma. Okay. And then we're going to go and change. So we copy this. This is just very fast. I mean, I could do it here also. It wasn't many, but just to show you a little bit. Now, all you do is go back and put it in the search term. Now, I'm going to tell you what's the purpose of what I'm doing here. Now, this is called force indexing. When you know something is magically working for you, you want to go and force the algorithm to index it for you. Okay, very, very important. And we are going to take this again here. Now you can put in the bullet points, you can put it in the title, or you can even take it and put a title name to it. You know, it's going to ask you item type name. You can type it there, or you can replace that, and then you can put another name. And then here, included see, team name, anything. The thing is, the more you force that keyword phrase in there, the better the chances are that your product is going to show up organically. Once it starts showing up organically, that is where you are going to start making money. So in the terms of item name, I could go and, you know, just add it up because I don't want to lose that. That's the main name of the product. Okay. And once it's done, all you go is you save. I'm going to leave it in all places. I don't need to because understand the algorithm reads it only once. So no matter how many times you're going to repeat, it's not going to make sense. It's just reading it once. And the reason why I put it here, you see, is going to take this and is going to start multiplying. Okay. So I put it this way also. So I wanted to go further. I want to just like go after different keywords that's going to come up, and I want my product to show up in as many different locations as I come. But before I save this, I am going to copy this because I'm going to need it to force the algorithm on my PPC. That's my winning keyword. Okay. Now let's get into the fun part of PPC. Let's do this. Once this is set up, give it a few days to evaporate, let it do its stuff. But meanwhile, that one is doing that. What we're going to do is we are going to go to this same, we're going to go into this same campaign, and to exaggerate it further, what I'm going to do is I'm not going to touch, I am not going to touch this keyword phrase that's actually giving me the sales. I'm going to leave it as is. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go after that keyword phrase now. Okay. So we know that extension spring is actually bringing us results. But here you see it shows extension spring, and there in the report, it was something else, right? Just want you guys to be on one page. So we know that two different places, we're somewhere else. So we go ads, and under that same advertisement, we are going to create an ad group. Okay, we're just going to go under that same campaign. We are going to create another ad group. And here we're going to put the, let's say, the winning keyword phrase ad. Okay. And what exactly did we sell to get that keyword phrase? We did the extension spring. Okay. And all you do is you add all of them. Okay, there's 13 of them. And we're only getting one targeted. And I only optimize this one. I can go and optimize all of them, but it's not necessary because I think they're all under variations. Let me just check. Okay, yeah, they're all under variations. So if this one gets ranked, then automatically all of them gets ranked together. Okay, so I don't need to go and change every single one of them. I just play with one and that's it. So here we go. We got the products, and this is the winning keyword at 25 cents. We got that. We have it divided into several different keyword phrases in the inch and the inch and the inch and the inch and the inch. Okay. Like I mentioned to you, Amazon does not understand quotations, and I'm going to show you here. Now here, I know that there is no competition. We saw a couple other sellers selling it, So what you do here is now it's basically up to you how you want to win this keywords because you know this is the magic. That's the magical keyword. How do you want to win it? You can custom bid this to anything. What I normally do is I go and I jack the price up. Like I really go after like because I don't want anybody else to go after that keyword phrase. And here I'm gonna go and I'm gonna separate it. Wait, 25 inch. Okay. I have to go correct that in the back and I think okay. And I did this. Let's get rid of the semicolons. Okay. But I'm also telling Amazon to do broad phase and exact match. Now it's telling me bid should not be more than the daily budget, which is $5. So it seems like I was running that campaign on a low budget. That's okay. We can always go back and we can change it. Um, let's see. Let's put it for $1. I hope that one meets over there. Okay, let's just put it for $1 for now, and then later you can always go back, change that, come back to the ad groups and change it again. Okay. Um, Once this one is done, you're gonna do enter list. You're gonna put your bid. You're gonna make sure all three are check marked, and you're gonna add the keywords. Now here, Amazon is gonna give you a brief understanding of what these keywords are actually bidding for. In this case, it does not exist, and that's how you go after profitable keyword targeting. No matter what, whichever keyword phrase you put on Amazon or any e-commerce industry, you are going to show up on the first page on the number one spot because they're all the same. So not necessarily you need to go after those high relevant keyword phrases because the more the customers go after those phrases, the more competition it becomes and the more expensive it becomes. So for you to be profitable, you got to think 10 steps ahead of what the competition is not thinking. And that is how you make money in this industry. Now, you see the quotations? Amazon cannot read this. And since it cannot read it, you cannot add it. So how's the other way of getting rid of it? You just take it out and you add it in. Okay, now it's not taking it because it's probably in there. Okay, you see right here, it's already in there. So once this one is done, you're gonna go and you're gonna create ad group. Okay, simple as that. And let it do its thing. Just let it do their thing. And if you want to increase the bid, if you want to increase anything, you just go to the original uh, let's see, campaign settings. Okay, here. You see our budget was $5, $1 here. So here you change it to $5, and then you can go back to the ad group. Okay, right here. And you can change this to $5 now. So you go ad group setting and you make it to $5 a bit. See, simple as that. Very, very simple. What this is going to do now, when this starts optimizing, what it's going to do is that it's going to go after that keyword phrase. So let's say, for example, uh, I put this right here and I type it. You see, there's only 3 results right now showing up for that particular keyword phrase because there's no competition. And if it's no competition, then you are the winner of the product. Okay. Now, if you're bidding $5 a bid, man, somebody's got to outbid you at $5.01 to win that keyword phrase. Um, and if you start getting index for that, you just you just took over, man, the entire, here. How many do we have? Let's see how many competitors we have here. Let me see how many competitors we have over here. We have 69 ASINs. So 69 ASINs, you just outbid every single one of them. Okay, that's how good it works. And if we remove this one and we put it over there, okay, let's see. See, you're showing up sponsored, you're showing up organically. Congratulations. It already went to work. Yeah. It doesn't go that fast, but I'm surprised it did. Okay. Let's see if our other products are also ranking because we saw 13 colors. Remember? Let's see if any of the other ones are ranking organically. No. Okay. Let's try a different one. Inch. You see, results are very low. Anything below 10 is a gold mine. Anything below 10 is a gold mine. Okay. There we go. Organically. So that's working for sure because that's the listing we fixed. So what happens is when somebody goes and clicks this, right, we show up for all the different colors automatically. Okay. But we fixed this listing. When we show up for all the other colors automatically, the algorithm automatically gets the other variations indexed also. And that's basically the whole magic of this game. And Mr. Ron Israel, I really want to thank you for asking this question, as this is actually an excellent question. And if anybody else has further questions, I'll be happy to answer it for you. But, yes, you can also target as a single keyword. You can also go and target as single keywords. You can also go and target as, see, the long tail keyword phrase is more profitable than single. In the single, you're going to get a lot of clicks, um, very few results. In the long term phrase, when you get a click, because people are very precise on what they're looking for. And if they see exactly what they're looking for, that's how you are going to get it out. Do you ever adjust bids? Yes, we do adjust bids, but not at the original one. The original, we leave it as original. Like I showed you, you create the ad groups, and through the ad groups, you play with it. Now, this new ad group campaign that we created, whatever results that is going to show us, okay, whatever results that is going to give us, from there, we are going to take just bid set bid two. Okay. Whatever result that's going to show us, we're going to take it, extract it further, and we're going to use the same extraction purpose like I showed you originally. You go into the reports, you pull which keyword is really giving you profit, you take that keyword, you put it in your listing, you optimize. Optimize is basically going and adding stuff, making some changes to the listing. You will see the listing going off the track for a while because whenever you make changes to your Amazon listings, is gonna take a few steps back. You're gonna see some sales not happening for a couple of days. That's a normal process because it's feeding the algorithm. The algorithm is like, oh, what happened? It's like drinking coffee every morning when you wake up, and one day you drink tea and your brain goes, what in the world did you feed me, man? What's wrong with you? I'm not used to tea. I'm only used to coffee. So it's It's same thing with the algorithm. When you put something in your listing, the algorithm goes, "Oh my God, what did you just do? I need to figure a way how to get back on track." And basically, that's how it adapts. Okay. And you put it in after you optimize the listing, go back to your PPC campaign, target those keywords that is giving profit, and it's a loop. And then under that same campaign, you create an ad group. Do not do a different campaign, because when you do a different campaign, it's a different chapter, it's a different book. You want to stay within the same book. And every ad group is a page to the book. How many ad groups can you do? You can do up to 99 ad groups per campaign. Okay. For each of these campaigns, you can do 99 ad groups, different. So each one of this is a book. You can add 99 pages, and this one page is a 100-page book for you. And you just keep on optimizing, and just work it out. All right, my friend. Thank you so much for asking that question. It was a wonderful question. Any other questions anybody has, please feel free to ask. And if you ever need my service, you know where to get me. If you like this video, please like and subscribe and share with your friends and family. And man, go support Helium 10. These guys are amazing. They're absolutely amazing with the softwares they have created. All right, makes life much simpler. Thank you again and have a happy Sunday. Bye bye.